The trial of the 5 accused in the Senzo Meyiwa murder case now adjourned until tomorrow. Our reporter Zola Sholwane following the case today. Zola, good afternoon to you. What were the main points and what happened today?
Thank you very much, Stephen. Thwala described what happened on the night Senzo Meyiwa was killed, and that was October 2014. He said there was a short fight that started in the kitchen after the intruders came in. Senzo Meyiwa and his friend Thwala were trying to fight the other two guys while Kelly Khumalo's mother and her daughter Zandile Khumalo were trying to fight the other guy who was referred to as the short guy and the only guy that was armed amongst the three. He then said that after that short fight he heard a gunshot being fired, and obviously because he was shocked, he then had to find the closest exit in the house. While he was making his way out of the house, he's not sure if he heard another shot being fired, which is obviously going to be the second shot in this case. He said that one of the guys were running after him and he had to jump off to the neighbor's house, and the neighbors then asked him who he was, and he told them who he was and reported that there's a robbery that is happening next door. So the neighbors had to make their way to Kelly Khumalo's mother's house to see what was happening, and they heard screams, and the person that was screaming at that time was Kelly Khumalo's mother's house. And when when they got back to the house, that's where they saw Senzo Meyiwa laying down there on the floor. Let's have a listen at what the witness said.
And as I said that, I remember that they gave us a towel, and I placed that towel here on Senzo, pointing to the chest. Who picked him up? Next door. I think it was myself. Okay. It was myself, Tumelo, the boy from the next door, and then there were other guys as well now, also from the neighbors, Zandi as well, because Zandi got into the car with us.
Now, Stephen, something that the witness said was that every time the police needed someone to identify possible perpetrators of this case, he'd be the only one that is called, and he'd always wonder, where is Kelly Khumalo and her sister and also Tumelo, people that were present on that night. And there was a time where he even got emotional at how some people harassed him and said, Uzozo uivume lento yenzile. The case has been postponed to tomorrow. He'll be coming in again for more questioning, Stephen.
Zola, thank you very much indeed. Zola Sholwane, more reporting, of course, more insights into that case as we go through the evening together.